So all week we have been showing you how the Upstate rolls with our exotic ride series. Well, tonight we're trading in the cars for the planes. Scene on 7's Jamarcus Gaston is here with the story. Yes, oh, come on. As though it wasn't extravagant enough. People have these fancy rides.
I know.
People have their own planes in the area.
People have their own planes. We're going from everything from military jets to luxurious jets. And these are just a couple of the fly rides of the Upstate. Take a look.
Grow ourselves new skin. Get a house in.
The warbirds in formation, getting a rush many will never experience. Dr. Joe Howell
call me Dr. Dog, being a veterinarian, you know.
Has a full hangar at the Greenville downtown airport to prove he is in this exclusive club, and this is why.
It's a Beechcraft T-34 Mentor.
The T-34 used for training in the U.S. Navy and Air Force. The Doc has had it for nearly 3 decades. The Army man has had a lot of planes over the years.
This is my 13th airplane.
But this approximately $150,000 ride is special because of how rare it is.
150 that are flying.
Dr. Joe doesn't fly anymore because of his health, but still has plenty of stories.
Kid looks at it and says, "Look at the bullet holes, Mama."
Those aren't real, by the way, and irreplaceable souvenirs from his one-of-a-kind seat above the earth.
It was really fun when I bought this airplane. You fly the air shows and do the Oshkosh thing. And
on the other side of the airport, we get a glimpse into the jet-setting lifestyle.
This is a Jetstar 2 built by Lockheed in Marietta, Georgia. It was built up through the 1981. It was the first presidential aircraft.
We found video from the model's first flight at Dobbins Air Force Base. Doug Dennison with the Jet Connection says the jet was purchased for resale and investment purposes. He says vintage aircraft like this one are mostly used by VIPs, movie stars, athletes, businessmen, and musicians.
Finish their concert at midnight and still be home that night in their own bed. Come on in and I'll show you around. 4-place club up front, a 4-place club in the back. Back here is what we call the galley. It's where the warming oven is, the coffee pot. It's got all the champagne, wine glasses. Right here's the table. Folds down like that.
She can go about 500 miles per hour. And in a 1964 Time article I dug up, it cost $522 per hour for President Lyndon Johnson to use a Jetstar. In 2010, for you to use this jet?
This particular one with 4 engines runs about $3,500 an hour to operate.
The ride is for sale for between $1 and $2 million, the price of luxury.
Just a little bit pricey there. Now, I want to thank Dr. Joe and all the Greenville Exotic Car Club earlier in the week for bringing out their cars for us. Now, if you missed those, you can rewatch those stories and find out more information about these groups at our website, sceneon7.com. Kimberly?
Who knew we had all these people with their jets and stuff? And I did know Stuart Spinks. All of you guys that Stuart has like a very rare.
Yeah, that was just a couple of the people we found. Of course, the airport down there is filled with these things that I didn't think people could actually afford.
Plenty more.
And Kimberly, I have a picture for you.
You do?
Just to show you how good I look in one of these private jets. See, I'm there working for the scene, of course, with the aviators on appropriately. So if the station wants to get us one that we can take out on stories, that would be amazing.
I need your agent because I didn't get a private jet in my contract that I just signed.
You can take a ride on mine.
Hey, by the way, everybody saw your exotic cars. Got a suggestion from a viewer out there. He said, "I've got a bunch of smart cars. Want to do that?"
And you know what? I'm already starting to work on that one because you got the spectrum. You have those $1 million, toys, and then you have the ones that are more efficient.
Well, we'll look for that then. Thank you, Jamarcus. Appreciate it. We're not done yet. Head lice.